Hey guys, we are back with a new video. Today we're going to be doing a bob, an asymmetrical bob. You always wanted to see how I do my mold down, so today here it goes. So I split it down the middle. Wherever the part is going to be, like as far as the bob part, if it was on the side, I would split it there. But it's in the middle, so I'm splitting it down the middle. And I'm pretty much just going to do 2 under braids going around. So.
Exclusive family of Predator generators just got bigger and even more powerful with 5 new models. Get it now at Harbor Freight Tours. To shop the location nearest you, visit harborfreight.com.
Year-old Andres Tanava was arrested on the 24th of May and charged with murder after admitting to the fatal shooting and burning of 49-year-old Marisol Concahofa in Atascosa, Texas. The investigation started on the 7th of May when officers first spoke to a man about Marisol who was living at the 1100 block of Fowler Road. On the 20th of May, another male witness said he was sitting in the Green Ford Expedition with Marisol at the Fowler Road home when Andres walked up to them with a gun. The witness said he feared for his life. Then he bolted from the scene and then he heard gunshots. Andres then carried a body and put it into his vehicle, and he then went to his home located in the 1800 block of Lucky Road. He said Andres then took the body off and burned it to the evidence.
I love them. I would never spend that much on the car.
Me either.
I'm gonna spend that much. He's definitely gonna be on the house.
Yes.
He said Andres told him he wasn't going to
So pretty much, you guys, that's how that is, and I'm just gonna make the other side meet that pretty much. And that's pretty much how I do my breakdowns.
And officers towed his vehicle to the sheriff's office, which tested positive for Marisol's blood. While interviewing Andres, the officer said he confessed to murdering Marisol. Andres said to the officers that he received a phone call by someone, but didn't reveal who, telling him where Marisol was located after she stole items from his dead father. He explained that he shot her, dismembered her body and burned her remains with motor oil, and said she would burn in hell. He then hid her charred remains in barrels. Andres has a criminal background and is described as a documented gang member. Andres has been held at the Beera County Jail in lieu of bail totaling $1,105,000. Shortly after the mutilated killing of a cellmate by another prisoner, the early morning hours of the 9th of March 2019, prison guards at the court.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
He looks like the devil for real.
The findings on the state investigation.
Look at her to fight her
The victim would still be alive if the guards had checked themselves properly. 31-year-old Janie is
This video be so funny on Facebook.
And you guys look at my grades.
Oh, up there.
Only right there. I had it forever. And I ain't get my hair done to do my hair because I'm getting my hair in some knotless flex on the 8th. So I'm gonna just probably put on one of my wigs. I was gonna make a wig because we supposed to go out on a date this weekend, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to make a wig.
So you just put that wig up?
Yeah.
I like that. Like, things like these. It makes the relationship so exciting.
Yeah, we used to go all the time.
For
We was
real?
a lot of the other when we got here, you know, the pandemic had hit. We been on dates, but not like that. Not like we used to because we used to be every weekend.
Yeah. Like, people, they got the weekend just go.
Friday was our date night. Saturday he hung out. Sunday I went out. So that's how we used to.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Let him hang out.
Saturday, Sunday, Saturday he hung out.
And then you hang out.
Sunday I hang out. I go out cook that day. We all do everything. And I go out that night. Sometimes I used to go out all the time.
Yeah.
Go out all the time.
That's good. Because some people don't let their significant other just hang out without them.
I won't though. Only time he don't go to club.
Oh, so.
That'll be like that's when I go out. He'll go. He'll friends and shit like that.
But just sometimes you need that space away from each
Yeah,
other, too.
yeah.
Yeah. And that'd be a good thing.
Yeah.
But when you're always up under each other, it'd be like, you just get tired. You get tired, like, well, if you catch an attitude, you know, about any little thing.
Yep.
You probably got a box of them somewhere.
I used to, but everybody don't never bring one, so we don't have them like I used to have them.
I don't used to have a box, a bag, you hat, everything.
Yeah,
You still got the bag of hair, right?
I got a closet full of hair. Okay, so now I'm gonna go around the perimeter of the cap to just to mold it down. And when I'm doing, I try to go behind their edges when I'm gluing the cap down. That way they won't lose their edges, and I won't put the hair on their edges. So I always go behind the edges, and wherever my cap starts is where my track starts. But only not in the back though, unless I'm doing a full cap. But when I'm doing a bob, I try to bring the cap down all the way so when the bob drops, their hair, like if they're combing the hair or something, the hair won't come out. So I always try to cover the entire back of their head and just start the tracks about right there. That way it'll drop and it'll still have that nice flow without any of their hair being out in the back and then combing it down. and this is a very important part when you're doing a cap. Make sure you mold that cap down really, really good. Don't let nobody tell you that you're using too much spritz or whatever the case may be. Do what makes you feel comfortable and do what protects your client's hair. Because no matter how much glue I use on her hair today, it's not going to be any glue in her hair. The only part that she's going to have to soak around is the perimeter. And that's going to be easy as well because you can just spray a little bit of oil and pull it up. Because once that is up, the cap is up. That's why I spritz my caps really, really well. That way no glue won't seep through their hair. And when it's time to take it out, they won't have trouble. Only thing that'll be definitely intact for the entirety of the hairstyle is the part where I glue down around the perimeter. It's going to be intact good, but that part right there is definitely going to keep it from sliding anywhere, and it's not damaging the client's hair or anything like that. So don't ever let nobody tell you how you do things is wrong, because do what is good, what's best for you and your clients. If your clients say, oh, you know, when I took out my hair, I ain't have no glue in my hair, that's a good sign. No matter how much spritz you use, and let your client tell you, oh, that's too much spritz. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. Do it how you do it, and do it to what works for you and your clients, not what works for people that's watching you do hair or other hairstylists in the area. Fuck them. They always gonna say something bad because that's just, when you're competition, that's what happens. I'm not saying I'm going through any of that, but that's what happens in this in this profession. It's always gonna be somebody criticize what you do or how you do it. Don't let them tell you what you're doing is wrong. Do what makes you feel comfortable and what is good for your client's hair. Period. Because I have grown plenty of people here doing caps. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. Do what makes you happy, do what's comfortable for you, and do what is best for your clients. Period. That's the end of it. And another thing, when it comes to using paper or whatever the case may be, if your clients request it, it's fine. Whatever your client requests is what they want. So you do that. But as far as me using paper, the only time I use paper is when my clients ask. Because like I said, the way I spritz this cap down, I don't need paper because nothing is going to be on their hair. Period. I don't have to sew it down, which I can if they request it, I will. But I know I've been doing this for so long, so I know what to do, how to do it. So it don't matter if I don't use paper or whatever the case may be. I'm good at what I do. Period. Whatever is not good for somebody else, it don't matter to me. As long as my clients keep coming and they happy, that's all that matters to me. The opinion of another person that's never sat in my chair or another stylist or whatever, it don't matter to me. I'm one of those who it don't matter to. Period. Can't nobody piss on me and tell me it's raining. I've been doing this since I was in the 7th grade, and I haven't changed nothing since. So obviously I'm doing something right because my customers are returning customers. They're not a one-time customer, unless somebody got in their head, which honestly I don't give a fuck because I know 150 ways to get money. But always remember, like I always tell you guys in other videos as well, you can look at it one way, and once you adapt your own way, work it that way. Because what you learn from someone else is not going to be how you always do it. You're going to, of course, I think the classes are pointless sometimes. Because a lot of those stylists, especially the ones that are really, really big, they don't really care. They're not going to give you exactly what they do because they're only trying to make money off of you. You have to learn stuff on your own. You can go there and learn something and you never use it again after you learned it. So I feel like it's pointless. Like I feel like I can teach a class because I'm not stingy with what I do or how I do it. Because one thing about me, what's meant for me is going to be for me. Anything that I teach somebody, it's not going to stop my money. Period. Ever. So y'all, I hate when people assume that, oh, because you tell somebody something, that's going to shorten what you get. No, it's not, sweetie. That is not going to stop short what you get. Be good at what you do. Be the best at what you do. And baby, trust me, they don't return. So don't ever let nobody tell you, don't ever like just think that because you learned it this way, you have to do it that way. No. Adopt your own way. Trust me. And I'm self-taught with everything that I do. Everything. From anything, from hair to whatever, I'm self-taught. And can't nobody take credit for me. Period. But always remember, you guys, you can learn one thing one way, and just once you do it your own way, once you start doing it, eventually you'll start doing it your own way, and that'll be the way you do it. And a signature is the best thing when it comes to hairstyles. Your signature, if people can spot your work from anywhere, you got a signature, and you may not even know it. But my work is spotted anywhere I go. Anytime I do somebody hair, they know I did it, because guess what? It's nobody doing it like me. Period. And it's many people watch my YouTube videos, but they're not gonna admit it. Of course they're not gonna admit it because they feel like they're above already. But of course, it's like, for instance, like where I live in Fort Myers, it's styles that I have done, and people will look at it, like it, and try to go to somebody else to get it, and feel like as if they're offending you. I'm here to say, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, boo. Because whether you sit in this chair or not, as long as you watch them YouTube videos, baby, I'm making a going. Continue watching, boo. Continue watching. I love all the support. I love it all. But anyways, you guys, so you already know your first track is your guide, and when I'm doing a bob, I always leave this space open because when I cut the bob, I like how it flow when I bund it like this. You can bund it all the way down if you're doing like a stack bob or a feather bob. You can start it here or wherever you want to start it at, but I prefer to start it here because I love how it flows. It's not a wrong way to do a bob. It's your way. Is your clients happy? It don't matter what nobody else that's critiquing your work say if they not paying you. Just make sure your clients are happy. That's the whole point of it. Making your clients happy, not people that's watching. Of course, my YouTube followers, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all support. And I like that you guys comment and say, if you don't like something, that's fine, but you just have to know how to say it. Some people just get out of line with their comments, and I'm not for it, because I will block you. Even though I will, like, I am very vocal, like, and I have a very disrespectful mouth. But when it comes down to this, I don't pay y'all. Them people that post negative comments, I do not pay y'all no damn mind. As long as y'all keep watching, all y'all views is turning into income. So I don't really care if y'all say something negative, because what y'all eat do not make me shit. So always remember, if it's negative comments on your videos, take it as a compliment, honey. Because if the views going up, that means you getting your check. Fuck 'em. Literally, like, if your views up, they still watching. It don't matter what they say. I'm ready for the weekend. I am so mad because I had to order a new amp for my freaking truck.
That's your brown car?
Yeah, that's my Cadillac.
Yeah, that's your Cadillac.
Yeah, I
think you had this Volkswagen.
I still got I have a new Beetle too. I got a Beetle too. I got a Cadillac the Beetle.
How many more cars you gonna buy?
I ain't none. I got a Beetle though. I still have a Beetle. It's a 2013 though. It's my last one when I moved to Fort Lauderdale. My friend total lost it.
Oh,
he went
wow.
to a Christmas party on a yacht, but with his job, and I don't know if he was drunk or what, but he said he looked up and he told somebody or
yes. Oh my
he hit
God.
somebody. Because at first when he called me, I was like, stop lying.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, he really did.
What?
And he hit somebody.
But he was okay?
Yeah, he was good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was good. I had to go, like I had went to where he was at. Yeah, he got it towed to my house. And it still worked. No, I ain't get another Beetle until later because I had a GC. No,
oh.
That was 2016 when he wrecked that Beetle.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that was
wow.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
A long while.
You done had a couple cars out of that.
Yep. So many.
What type of truck you got?
Infinity truck.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And what happened was, I don't know, I had needed to get something with the accelerator, and it had been sitting up because it was so hard for somebody to come, like, get the tow in, and they kept saying, I don't have a flat bed for that, and all this, so it was so hard to get somebody to tow, and I finally got them to tow it, and they fixed it, and then when I got it back, the radio wasn't playing. When I opened the door, it would play. It was like a short in it. So I'm like, oh my God. And one thing gets another. And he was like, and I ended up taking, because one thing about me, I YouTube some shit.
Yeah.
And I ended up, and I had took the amp out, and it's actually right here. See this thing right here? I guess from it sitting, it corroded. Yeah. So the little thing with the plug on it, that one broke. So I had to buy a new one. So that's what it wasn't them, because I was like, they don't tow them. They don't messed up something, they'll fix something, and messed up something, but it wasn't them. It was time. It's crazy how your car can work so good, and then it started up, and now that happened. So that's why I don't like for my cars. If something happened with my cars, I always try to get it fixed immediately because I hate for my cars to sit up. I don't give a damn how many I got. I just don't like for them to sit up. And I have to. And then they told the Beetle from out here messed up the hood. So the hood latch is broke. So the man had to come out here and open the hood latch, and he fucked up my AC on that.
An AC job is very expensive.
Very, especially for a Beetle. So
it's really expensive for a Beetle.
The parts are expensive in general. Like, oh my God. But they run good and they last long. Like you rarely have an engine issue with a Beetle.
Right.
Rarely.
My sister had one.
Like honestly, the most you can.
She had a green one like her.
Yeah, because my first one was white. My first one was white, then I got the green one, and then now I have the black one. And I actually bought the black one for my niece for her 17th birthday. And she ended up wanting the Acura.
She wanted the Acura.
Yeah, because I had an Acura TL, and she got the Acura. And she was like, I know this so fast. She wanted it because it was a sunroof. Because at first she was like,
yeah,
and got it, was like, it got a sunroof.
Yes, I had an Acura, had a sunroof. I loved my little Acura.
And I didn't even know the new Beetles had sunroofs, but I had just seen on because I had ordered the amp for the Infinity out of line, and I actually seen one that said it had a sunroof, and I was like, I didn't even know these had a damn sunroof.
Really?
Not the new ones. I never seen them. I always seen them in convertible, but I never seen them in a sunroof. So I was like, oh, they do got a sunroof.
I like the little convertible Beetle.
I do too, but I don't like soft top convertibles. Yeah. That's my only problem. I don't like soft top convertibles.
Yeah, because the top be getting messy.
Yeah, it make the car look totally different.
Yeah. Yes, they do. But I used to love them soft top back in the day.
Yeah.
They used to love them on them Chevys.
Because I was finna get a freaking Sebring when I had mine. I think after because I had the Cadillac CTS, the photo, and I had 26s on that. It was white, and I was gonna get a Sebring after that. But I didn't get it, and I was like, what was I thinking? Them is so fucking hideous. I hate them. I was like, what was I thinking? Because I was so hideous.
Yes.
Them Sebring soft top is hideous.
Yo. You like them Sebring?
I don't know, because I was gonna honestly, if I see a certain car,
Yeah.
and I be like, oh, I'm gonna get this car, more than likely it's to fix it up.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I was gonna get a Sebring, because I was gonna fix it up.
Yeah.
But I was like, ew, that was
He
hideous.
was Sebring.
Yes, an ugly Sebring. But that was
But that's an old person car.
that was back in the day. You know the little convertible was
Yeah.
just so hideous. I was
Yeah.
like, ew.
Oh, but I like your Cadillac though. That color, you came through with that color.
Nobody ain't got it.
No, nobody
I
got it.
always rock his.
Yes. I say, remember you was at the paint shop, you were video your car.
Cause they
You
had
was
it for
almost
3
done.
months.
It was almost done.
They had it for 3 months.
You was like, I'd be glad when my car get out.
Cause they told me it was gonna be like 3 weeks to a month. Cause
Yeah.
you know my whole side was red.
Yeah.
My Cadillac red.
Yeah.
And the whole side was red. So they had to rebuild the whole side.
Right.
So it was like, oh my God. And they had done did the side. So I was like, what is taking after they did the side? The car still was there for like 2 months.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all already did the side. What is y'all waiting on?
Okay,
Y'all
paint
out
my
the
car.
door?
Paint my car.
Yeah, and I didn't pay for my paint.
Oh wow.
Because I told him paint my car back red and I'm not paying for no paint job. And they painted. He was like, okay, it's gonna be a Christmas gift. You don't have to pay. And he painted it for free.
For real,
So
because you wanted you the color you wanted it.
no, I was gonna keep it red because I
Oh.
was gonna fix up my truck.
Yeah.
Because they had that freaking Cadillac for so long, and I was like, they can paint that back red. I was over it. I didn't even want it no more.
No, you didn't.
I was over it. I did not want it no more.
But you
And
came
then
through
my
with that brown.
seatbelts, you know, I had, because that car had got hit on the side, so the seatbelts was locked. I ordered seatbelts like 5 times, none of them fit.
None
I
of
still
them.
have like 3
I know
seatbelts.
you was over it.
I still have like 3 sets of seatbelts.
Why you ain't put them on YouTube to try to sell them? I mean, put them on.
The fact of the matter is, I told them all the parts that I had to buy. I told them to make sure that those parts fit before 30 days, so I can return them if they don't.
Okay.
Oh yeah, if it's, they lie too much for me. They are compulsive
Well, you ain't got
liars.
your car doing that.
Is it called top coat, clear something? I think
Clear
it's
coat.
top coat or something like that. It's on power.
Mhm.
Not that one. That
Oh,
was-
you know what? All the way at the end, right? By the railroad track.
Yeah,
It was
not
right
the one
there.
on not that corner one. If you go back a little bit, and
It's
they
back
don't-
there.
Yes, because
Oh.
everybody thought I went to that corner when I
Right
was
down the
like-
corner,
Yeah,
by the
I
railroad
didn't
tracks.
do them. I didn't go to them. I went. It's a little bit behind them because everybody was like, "Oh, you went to them," and you know that's not even there no more.
No, it's not there anymore.
I said, "What? They moved that stuff so quick?"
They ass went right. The business went right. Yeah, the business went right.
I picked it there.
But you know, you was trying to just deal with the best one. Everybody talking about in the city.
Yeah, but it don't. If you gotta, if
But
you
you
don't
know
keep a
what?
reputation, you gotta be on time with your. You gotta be on point when you timing people car and all that. You have to.
So
make
people be
sure
looking
that-
forward to the car back this day, this time.
And
This,
then y'all tell her, oh, it's not ready. So why y'all didn't call me and tell me that? That's my thing. Communication is key when you're
Is it
dealing with
key?
money.
Yeah.
Especially when you spending your money. Communication is a big factor in it. And I hate to spend my money and have to wait long
shit.
forever. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all could have called me and I wouldn't be so upset.
Right.
And that's what I kept telling them. I keep telling y'all, communication is key. Y'all don't. It don't matter if it's taking longer. Just let me know. Don't keep having me
Right.
coming up here. Had me to come up there to pick up my car, girl. I got there to keep. I see it.
Oh, you see it? Oh.
Yeah, the fucking seats wasn't in the car. The new headlights went on the car, the grill. So I was like, how y'all telling me to pick up my car?
Oh,
well, y'all
no.
ain't even got the headlights on.
I
Y'all
would have known they were bad business right from the
Man, I went there and I said,
You
so
went
y'all
out.
were just gonna keep my headlights. That's what y'all pretty much saying in my grill. Like I'm a simp. Like I'm not
Yeah.
no simp. I just look like this.
Oh.
Uh-oh. And you know what's another bad? I'm sorry. Okay, you guys, so I'm just straightening the lead out. And always remember, this part is really what straightens the hair. So when you're combing, you're bending. Like that. Uh-oh. Just like that, because the back part is what straightens the hair. So let me tell you how I had done went there a couple of weeks after I dropped off my car. While I was sitting out there waiting, I had came back out. I went in for them to pay pay something for the Cadillac.
I see my little braids up there.
Yep.
That's the only place they grow right now.
Girl, why I came out, my Beetle was red.
What?
And I just, the Beetle, because I had got the Beetle painted in Fort Lauderdale back over there. When I came back out, it wasn't even a week since I had got the Beetle back. When I came back out, the Beetle was towed up. The
What?
whole back side was hanging, the bumper was hanging, the car was towed up.
What?
I flipped the fuck out.
Oh!
I'm like, are you serious?
So somebody like hit your
Tow it
car.
up. But
While you was there.
They fixed it for free, but you know what? They fixed the Beetle, and I got the Beetle back. If you go look at that car now, it's like overspray. It's all over the car. The car has no shine no more. They fucked up the paint.
Oh, they would have had to
They
fix
fixed
it.
the part that they did. They fixed it so good. They painted it so good, but the rest of the car looks
It just look off.
horrible. Like it's ashy, and it wasn't the paint job wasn't even a week old when they hit it.
Oh no.
Yep. But one thing I love about them is because they don't fuck around. They did a good ass job. You would never know that
They
car
would
was
kill it
torn
right.
the way it was. They did a good
I
job.
know you had went off.
I went off. I was so mad.
Oh, you went off.
But they learned me that I was not
That day.
They learned
That
me
day.
over the time dealing with me. They learned that I was not the one. That I wasn't weak and I wasn't nothing to be played with.
Oh, I know you had to show out, Chad.
I did. I was like, are you fucking serious? Like y'all finna fix this? Y'all finna pay me or bitch? I'm calling the police. It's gonna get done one way or another. Like the owner called me and was like, don't call the cops. Don't worry about it. We're gonna fix it. Such and such.
So you don't know who hit your car, Chad?
Oh no, I do know because he was still sitting in the car looking like a deer out of headlights. He didn't leave because he couldn't fucking leave. That's why.
Yo, he would have left anyway.
Yeah, I believe he would have, but he actually was the manager there. The owner, it was the owner, and then he was the guy.
Well, he backed out into it?
I believe it was his wife because I feel like he had got in the driver's seat once she hit the car when they knew I was coming out because everybody was looking stupid. I'm like, why they keep running in here? Like, what the fuck? What's up? Like, what's up? What y'all looking at?
Yeah, you were trying. You
like,
getting. You
like, what's up? Like, what y'all want to do? And come to find out they had done hit the car. That's why everybody was coming in.
Everybody was iffy. Everybody was antsy, honey.
Yep.
Ooh.
So I put this piece down right now because I'm gonna swoop it like if it was a lace. You know how that look is with the lace when you do your little swoop piece. But yeah, I would have been so.
So check, you had to get a ride from that leave.
No, I didn't leave it that day. I dropped it off that Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had dropped it off that Monday.
Oh Lord, 'cause they would have. Ooh, I just can't believe that. You was in there going up about your other car.
No, I wasn't going off at that time because I had just dropped it off the day before, and I had to bring him some more money because I only had brought a certain amount.
Yeah.
So I had dropped him some more money off and come out in the car fucking red. I said, wow, like, are you serious? I just got this car at the paint shop. It literally wasn't even 4 days.
I know you was free.
I was evil.
Oh, you was evil.
I was so mad. I was like, what the fuck is what? Like,
What
what?
God, come on, spam me. Like, spam me.
Like, what is
Like,
going on
for
with me?
real.
Like, this ain't my day.
Ooh.
But they fixed it really, really good.
Yeah, you don't know it's wrecked.
Yeah, and the beetle. Like, they fixed the beetle really, really good too. But it was just that when I got it back, the paint job was like
Horrible.
yeah, it's like it was like the stuff was all inside the car, like on the dashboard. I was like, this is like overspray or something because this was not like that. Like it's like you know how when you paint in a car, you don't cover up what's around it in the paint, all the stuff get on it. That's how it was. It was all over the windshield. It wouldn't come out the windshield or nothing.
Ooh.
I don't even know if they open still because I had to text him because my friend had.
Not the one on that corner. It's closed.
No,
down.
not the one on the corner.
The one in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know it was one in the back.
Yeah, that's who I went to. I didn't go to them people at the front. Because actually, that's why I went first because I thought that was them, but they were like, no, that's not us.
Yeah.
And then I had went in the back. I called them and they were like, we're back further, and I went to them.
Oh.
And I actually found them on Facebook.
For real?
And they actually, I can honestly say, although it took them a long time, they really did a good job. They did a good job.
Wow.
So now I'm just spritzing down the hair.
Chat, you still eat us up that flat cone, the hat cone.
We gonna put it on the stove.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just drying her hair now with medium heat. And if they have thicker hair, I just turn the heat up.
Associate Charlie Yankee Schwartz over to the manager of the Standard who delivers his famous line, "Be big or be dead." And Ellington and the orchestra pack up their bags, head back to New York, and begin their famous engagement at the Cotton Club.
Oh, you do? What you gonna do?
She probably getting the ball.
Oh, one of your regulars?
Yeah.
I know I need to come every 2 weeks.
Now, if you can come every 3, because 2 weeks, your hair not gonna come up in no 2 weeks.
Well, I gotta come every 3 weeks.
You can come every 3. If you want to come every 2 and take out, and when you take out your hair, you can. But 3 weeks, if you can get a 2-week touch up, and then come back in 3 weeks, or you can come back in 2 weeks after that, because you can keep your hair in for about 4 weeks.
Okay, so I need to come and get a 2 weeks check.
Touch up if needed, because most of the time you really don't really be needing it until like the 3rd week.
Oh, I know when you did my goddamn hair last time. I just had that ball forever.
See,
I had it forever.
Get no touch up in 2 weeks because it don't really be needing it until maybe like 3 and a half. But them bitches they last.
Yeah. I know you did my last part. What?
Yeah,
What? That been staying forever.
That's why I always be telling people like you don't have to do the
You do
most
not.
stuff.
You ain't like you don't have to do like I don't know. You just have a different technique of way how you do
Yes,
hair,
very
and you
much
do.
so.
And then I have got bald from different people.
And it wasn't like mine.
No,
Even though I always say it don't matter if it look better or whatever that may be. It's not.
but
mine.
how it's put in.
Yeah, and how it's cut and all of that.
Right. You can just tell your hair. You can tell your hair.
I always tell people you can tell the difference from my bobs and
Yes.
anything I do.
Yes. I don't know where you got them hands from.
My mom.
Cause, baby, and then it just comes when it's time to come
It'll
up.
come right
it
up.
come up, and you can wash your hair like regular.
Yep.
And one thing you wash it out is spritz.
That's it. I always tell people.
All you washing out is spritz.
That's why I always do my foundation like that because your foundation is what keeps your hair.
Yeah.
Like as long as you do that foundation good, you don't got to worry about losing hair or none of that.
Right. I know every time you done did my hair, my only thing I washed out was spritz. The only thing I washed out was spritz. Oh. You know, it's like, come on.
Okay, so I'm just gonna press her hair. And I just take the back of the comb and just press her hair in with the weave. It's blended more, even though it's blended like. But that just give it and it gives it an extra hole as well. So once you spritz that down, spritz her hair down, like spritz the part over the tracks, You see how it looks really, really neat? It's because I use the back of that hot comb to just make it go into.
And lay it and sled.
Yep, there you go.
Right, lay it and sled. Look, you might be scared of hot comb.
But it's worth it.
It's worth the scariness. It's worth being scared of. Cool. You'll have to be laid, honey. Yeah. Lay it down, baby. Hey, Chaddy, when you first did my hair, that's when I used to, and then I went to another hairdresser and got a bob. But like to fix my real hair in the hair itself, I used a hot comb. I used a hot comb. I'm like, I learned this from Chaddy.
Yep. Everybody started using the black spray with the comb because of me too. Like,
And then I used the makeup.
Yep.
Yep. I had bought the makeup. Because of me. Yep. I said, Chaddy got me using this. I got my friend said, you lay that down. We were going out one night. I said, let me fix my damn hair. Yep. Honey, I got that comb, put that comb on the stove. And baby, I laid it down. It blended right in. I said, Chaddy taught me how to do that. That's the first person I said, put a hot comb on my damn head.
Because nobody else don't. They ain't used to do. I don't know if they do it now, but they didn't used to do it because it actually makes your hair.
They don't do it.
That's one thing that I learned from. That's one thing that I did learn from my best friend cousin. She taught me that.
Yeah.
Like you know, when everybody was wearing them blades and waterfalls. She taught me how to do that. Like she taught me how to do the comb thing and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, but that hot comb come in handy.
It does.
That hot comb really does the job. But you're the first person to ever put a hot comb on my head. And I started doing it myself. When I wanted to fix my hair, couldn't get to the touch up. Yeah.
Because once you do that, that's really the only part that really be messed up when I do people's hair is that leave out part.
Yeah.
Because the bob still, all you have to do is go over them first few layers and the rest is history because it's already still being tagged.
Yeah, that's true. Everything else being tagged, you just need to string your hair out.
Yep, and just put that little bit of heat to that top.
And lay it down.
For another 2 weeks.
What?
Champagne till midnight. Squeeze into an automobile. Add a drunken chauffeur and a dash of joy. Shake well. Serve at 70 miles an hour. Chaser. A coroner's inquest.
The saloon had been replaced by speakeasies, some of which lived up to their own image of secret pools, breathless passwords, and fantastic decor. Plenty of the best known people in society visited the speakeasy.
Okay, you guys, so being that I'm doing an asymmetrical bob, I'm going to show you guys an easy way. This. You're going to start with the short end. I'm going to show you guys an easy way. This. You're going to start with the short end, the long end, and pretty much, stand up real quick. Yeah. Okay, so pretty much,
And so there seemed to be sometimes just then the working class that was out there made prey of the bootleggers. But she found herself with few true allies in the Justice
oh yeah,
Department.
a little
She was surrounded
with that
by
end.
skeptical men who were doubtful about the whole enterprise. She had very little cooperation from
I'm sorry, wrong end, y'all. The longer end. And I'll put the link in the description for these also. And you'll just hold your hand a little bit more. You're going to start like middle ways and just rake really lightly. Especially when your blades are new, because they don't play. Really lightly, just rake down. And it's taking it off.
And promised myself that we would enforce the national prohibition policies honestly and
And I put the link in the description for these scissors. I believe these are the new ones because y'all was asking me about the other ones that I was using. But those weren't good, but these are really sharp. And they came with other stuff, also the shredders and everything. So I'm just going to go.
intelligently applied to the maximum of our resources at all times and in all seasons is our aim and
Now look how clean it is.
was that the feds frequently turned the blind
Now the rest of the way, I'm just going to use my scissors.
and easily bribed.
Turn this a little bit.
One was dismissed for corruption, and many quit to become bootleggers. But Willebrandt refused to give up. She began a campaign in Florida, where much of the booze was coming in via
Just like that.
Cuba. Willebrandt was determined to clamp down.
The most dramatic was in Florida, where she really got all of the government agencies, the Navy, which sent down 11 destroyers, the Coast Guard, you had 30 vessels, 2 airplanes.
Stand up now.
Attack.
So when I angle, hold your head down.
It was something of a personal triumph for Willebrandt, but when she turned her attention to padlocking New York's speakeasy,
Okay, so boom, I'm going to clean what I need to clean.
People did call foul because they thought it was a little unfortunate that you were having all these raids, and the raids were highly publicized because there were so many of them. Full switch, the U.S. attorney obviously was not agreeing with Mabel and just giving out adverse reports.
Right.
So, I'm flicked it on this side. Hold your head over.
Said, this is something we've been doing, and in her annual report that year, she pointed out that 7,000 padlocks injunctions had been actually instituted that year, and she was pleased because after the headlines went, they'd taken 18 before ending,
Okay, so you see, I'm just going to go ahead and clean it up a little.
Mabel's great frustration was you always got the little fish. It was very hard to get the big fish, and she wanted the big fish.
Because when your client move their head, hold their head down, or whatever, you want it to be hitting from every angle. So always make sure you make your client, once you cut the initial cut, you make your client stand up, and you go in from there.
In 1929, she wrote to her parents that she felt very often like the little boy who put his arm in the dike, and so she stopped a lot of things, she said, but it's a wearing way to be a hero.
years later, judge said in Loveland, if Mabel had worn trousers, she would have been president. But despite her good work, some of the worst criminals in American history were beginning to emerge. The most important legacy of Prohibition was the creation of organized crime. But it wasn't the Irish gang or the Jewish mob that would ultimately rule. It was the Cosa Nostra, better known as the Italian Mafia. The Italians had the money. No one else had that secret code other than Memphis, the Italians had extraordinary cohesiveness and a kind of national organization that the Irish and Jewish gangs did not have. From the quiet dark
And these skills are so freaking sharp. I cut my finger on them a couple of days ago.
But to understand their dominance in the underworld, one must go back. After World War I, powerful Irish gangs controlled the
I'm getting it because I want it to be sharp. I don't want it to have like a round look as if I was doing a blunt. I want it to be sharp from the back to the front of the hair. So you see how it looks like a curve? I'm gonna sharpen it.
It started even before Prohibition. Originally with Irish guys in Brooklyn docks. It was a very dangerous occupation to be head of the longshoremen's union in Brooklyn docks because you had a short life expectancy. 6 or 8 guys in a single decade would take this job, be killed off, someone else would take the job, be killed off.
The Brooklyn Bridge area was traditionally Irish territory.
The White Hand Gang, or shall we say the Irish Mafia, they were an underworld superpower. They had control, literal control over
Now you see how that looks now? Turn your head a little bit.
an operation. It was a gold mine.
But the white hands would soon meet their match. The Italian gang.
Bad with them scissors.
From 1920 to 1925, a grim war waged along the waterfront for control of the lush extortion rackets. For a time, the leader of the White Hands, Wild Bill Lovett, held off the Italian Black Hand.
Well, beloved, the most spectacular gang leader the White Hand ever had. On the waterfront, everybody knew that this man was, so as look at you, blow your head off. Man was a
And y'all, when I'm doing hair, I don't care how I lose. I don't.
Yeah,
Long as my
anything.
client's lit, I don't give a damn.
Right.
But when I'm out, I'm out.
Yes. Outside.
Period.
celebrity.
So with this side, you know, this is not my flip this side. So usually this side comes out right immediately. So I just have to go in a little bit like that.
Extremely popular person, not least for the fact they are to cultivate a sort of raw behavior, taken from the rich and given to the poor.
For instance, during the
Hold
Cold
down
War
a
of
little
1922, Yale's men delivered coal to hundreds of families who were freezing. This was the paradox about Frankie Yale. He was vicious, and yet he was also sympathetic.
The reason for Frank Yale's generosity, in my opinion, was he was born into abject poverty.
Yeah.
He knew what it was to be poor. And he had, his heart went out to poor people.
But still, the bloody feud went on, and Yale needed tough henchmen.
He was introduced.
You gotta flip this side, check.
That's how it's my flip this side. But
The
you
right
know,
side.
what's crazy, it always come out better.
Yeah.
That's so weird because that's my flip this side. Like I can't, I'm right-handed, so
Yeah.
it's weird as hell.
Yeah.
And the bouncer,
It's kind of weird.
from his humble beginnings in Brooklyn, Al Capone would carry a nickname for the rest of his life, Scarface. One night, while
I'm like, what?
he told a female customer, "You got a beautiful ass." Her brother, Frank DeLucio, took out his knife, aimed for Capone's throat, but instead slashed his face 3 times. Gangsters lived dangerously, and before long, Capone savagely beat up a member of the White Hand Gang. Their leader, Wild Bill Lovett, came looking for him.
Frankie Yale got word.
Can't wait to taste it.
Now, the best thing I can tell you, this man is gonna sooner or later, with the scars and off identification, he's gonna get you sooner or later.
Chad, you got somebody to make them pictures in your house.
No, I bought them like that, and they were so expensive. They was $1,000. Yes, they was $1,000. They was $1,000. I didn't know they was that big. Oh yeah, I didn't know they
You
was.
got the pillows on your seats and mat.
And the rug matching
Oh,
too.
yeah, I see the rug. You
Yeah,
always do something different.
they was $1,000, and I didn't know they was that big.
Really?
And I want to change it, but I don't want to get rid of my stuff.
I like the green.
Cause I want to do. I actually want to do. Turn this one. So on that side it don't. But yeah, I want to do the green with black, white, and neon green.
Oh, that sounds pretty.
Is how I envision it, cause I'm gonna do all black and white portraits like of us.
Yeah.
All through, and then I'm gonna just add the neon green and black and white pillows and take all the other stuff. Cause eventually I'm gonna have to leave the gold because my tables are gold, and my tables was $500.
Oh, Jesus.
My tables was higher than my damn living room, the dining room table.
Yeah,
Them 3 tables was $500. $596.
Hello?
Hand over.
Now get my hat
On
done.
the waterfront to the Italian underworld.
Uh-huh.
Soon, very soon after the White Hand Gang is
Get
not
my hat done. We on YouTube, chum.
nothing at all, just
We
die
on
out.
YouTube.
Now, Frankie Yale,
You know this is my go-to, you guys.
and with Al Capone's chief electrician's license, Capone took the name Chicago.
Which one's mine? Red already?
It was the beginning of the rise.
You don't need a lot of this.
Because I gotta go to Shamari Day first.
The Prohibition era created many of the criminals, but ultimately, In the years to come, the Italian mafia would take aim at many other targets, but in turn, it would become the crime fighters' main target themselves. I'm Bill Curtis.
Where you going? If you going to eat today? YouTube video. We can get off the phone.
Bro said that bitch want to get off the phone.
She probably cussed me out. You should be alright. I told him I did not wear no hat at work when I get my hair done. No.
So you guys, this is how it looks when I flat iron it. So I'm gonna finish the rest off camera and I'll upload the finished look at the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, click the notification bell, all that good